Hey Divas, I'm coming to you with a swap that I am doing with Jen, who is BeautyisVirtue. I almost said that backwards. So BeautyisVirtue, I will put her link below. You gotta check her out. And we decided to do 3 projects, 3 medium to small projects. It had to fit in a medium flat rate box. That was my rule behind it, so that whatever we created had to fit in that size box. So these are the 3 projects that I created for Jen, and I hope she loves it. No peeking, Jen, but if you want to, who cares? I would. Anyways, so here's one, and I didn't get to use natural light. I had to use my Ott light, so sorry. The clarity is completely different, but anywho, I used my my die, my Barbara, this one, Barbara Walton die that I got from Habe Labe, and haven't used it in a bit, and I was very excited to bust the bad boy out. So I used some pretty light blue paper, and I put little blings on every end of the petal. I layered a couple of doilies. I have one here, and then I have a piece of this trim from my stash that I purchased from eBay, and I put that all under here, just on the bottom part, not on the top. And then I hung one of my charms that I made for Butterbee on here, so it's got movement. I have a piece of applique under here and all the way around here, and then a Vicky flower here. And I don't remember who made this one for me, so sorry. It was either Elizabeth, dang, it could have been one of a bunch of people. I'm not going to name names, because so far when I've named names, the right person will tell me it was them. So whichever one of you divas gave it to me, thank you. I'm using it. So, and then I just have this right here, some Chinese braid, so that it she can hang it with that. So I super love it. And then I used this right here. This was gifted to me by Tara, who is Nurse Tara here on YouTube. Hi, Tara. So I busted out one of your wood pieces, and I painted it with parchment paint. And then I used, this is that iridescent medium that I've showed you on my videos that I use. So I used that all in the back, and then I just have my stamp right here. And this is the front. So let's see, where do I even begin? Okay, I have this trim right here that I used, and that really pink, pretty pink beaded trim that's right there is Hobby Lobby. And I just put that in the middle instead of, because this is meant to put the ribbon in and out of, but I didn't do that. So I have that all the way around. Okay, then on top of it, I have sporadic pieces of bling. I've done that for a very long time all over my projects. When I got that idea back when I used to just design for Ooh La La, because Doreen would always put little blings and pearls in the little kits. So from that point on, I've just continued randomly putting stuff everywhere. And then, so this is an applique piece. I have a couple buttons layered with a little bit of twine. Here's one of the flowers that I showed you ladies that I made from the remnant pieces of when I was doing the other flowers with the Tim Holtz die. I have a little dove there, another little ribbon flower there from Daiso. I have these leaves, and then I have a butterfly there with some of this beautiful trim that Elizabeth gifted me. Thank you, girl. I have another piece of applique back here, all through here. And then I have some pearls here, sporadic, with some more stones, and another applique butterfly. I have a bunch of layers of trims from my stash. I layered 3 of this going this way. So all these little dangles. These right here are pieces from my Trésor Deluxe package from, I'm thinking, a couple months ago. or not, maybe a couple. Yeah, a couple months ago. So I used those to hang at the bottom because they are absolutely amazingly beautiful. This right here is a wooden piece from Michael's, and I just painted it, and I added little blings all the way around. Doily. I spray painted a Tim Holtz with that watermelon spray paint by Krylon Paint. So I used that there. I used a piece of Tilda paper there. And then I just put some little things right here at the end and some blings there. An acrylic piece, and I put a bling in there. I mean, can you guys even create a project without pearls or bling? I want to see if someone can do that. I would not ever put that to test for myself. You've got to have that. So this is, and it hangs, there's a hole that's right there so that she could hang it on the wall or wherever she would like. So this is my little hanging. I love it. Okay, so that, and then this one is my third one. I'm very excited about this project right here. I'm like absolutely in love with it. I'm having a hard time parting with it because I need a calendar for next year. So I decided to go ahead and make her a calendar. And I used another wooden piece that Tara gifted me. Thank you so much, Tara. So I used that. Let me show you how it looks without everything in it. Okay. This paper that I've used on here is Authentique. Every paper piece, it's from Authentique. So what I did is I had this chipboard piece. I do not own the die. Violet 48 Scrappin', or Paper Made Pretty. I think that's her new name now. She gifted me this a long time ago. So I went ahead and painted it with a parchment paint. I put bling all the way around it. This right here was inside the paper stack. You know, your front cover, if you flip it over, this is what was in there. So I loved it. Promise is most given when the least is said. And that's by George Chapman. Then I went ahead and used some really tiny little braid trim from Hobby Lobby, some little bows that I put. I didn't put them at the bottom because they would not serve a purpose. And that's the paper. And I just painted the inside. Sorry for the glare. And then I put white flat back pearls all the way around the top. And then I did not add any paper like on the sides and stuff like that. So it's just paint, and then I layered a couple trims and then some flat back. And then of course I have the pearls. See, the Ottlight's actually like extra bright. And then you see that that's how the back is lined. And then I did do paper on the bottom part with some big old Mama Jamma flat backs. So this is how it is all the way around. And then right here, I just have a really pretty little, one of my little butterflies here that I've had forever, and then just put a little center. So I thought this was really cute. This is adhered to the box. It does not come off. It's very decorative. And then I went ahead and made this little, altered this little wooden spool. So I just used a scallop punch, and then I did the same scallop punch up here. And then I made one of my little pinwheels that I showed everybody how to make. And I just added little goodies around the top. Little flowers, a little bow, some Prima petals, some Wild Orchid Crafts, those little apple blossoms, a little button. And then I used these trims. I put blings in the middle of them. And then I used sequins. This is iridescent ones all the way around. And I used a little tiny piece of trim right here that was from Trésors also. It's one little piece of a trim. So I used that right here. And this really pretty flower was gifted to me by Elizabeth. And this is adhered. It does not come out. So just in case, don't take it out, Jen. So that's meant to sit right here. And this is just one of the little resin pieces that I've made using Tilda paper in the back, and another resin piece that I made. So I just have that there to sit there on the side just to look cute. And then this is for the 2015 year. I have them all wrapped through the whole years, because if this all comes out, they fall forward. They don't lay back good, because you'll see why. So I figure that she could have these like this and then take out the month that she wants to use. And I grabbed this off of Google, and I printed them all out and cut them out, and I used the same paper line to back them. It's on chipboard, medium weight. I had this tab right here is that Stampin' Up! Tab punch. Natty had punched some out for me. And then I have the bow with a little bit of bling. I did not want to add a bunch of stuff here. I needed to keep it flat. And then back here, I put the little envelope. And then when you untie it, I have it so none of it's adhered. And she could take this out. So it's just a piece of pretty pink cardstock, and I just, you know, bent over this little punch so that if she has a birthday or a special day on any one of these, she could write that down here, you know, circle it here, write it here, whichever, or, and then she could just keep it in here. And then I'll tie that back up later. So each one of these have these in the back. Okay, so they all look exactly the same, except for the paper line will be different back here. So this is what I wanted to create. The tabs are white, pink, white, pink, white, pink, but super light to where you barely can see them. So I just have this wrapped in some pretty lace right here, so when she has the month that she wants to keep out, she could keep this one out, and then when she's done, untie it, put it in the back, take out the next month. So this is what I wanted to send her. I need to make me a calendar for next year. So super duper cute. I love it. I hope you love it, Jen. I had a blast putting this together, and I hope you ladies and gents love my little projects. I am super glad to be done with this one because I got so much stuff. I have procrastinated this round for my other stuff that I have to do. Ugh. I just lost mojo and I'm trying to get it back. So anyways, this is it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate everybody, and my new subbies. You guys are amazing. And thank you all ladies that leave comments and are amazing like always. And you have an amazing and beautiful and beyond blessed day. Bye.